Hey guys, this is Stephen Howard. My dog Yucca and Rio are inside of the cabin. If something really weird happened to the video just now, I don't know. The sun is really orange. It's actually the sun right there. And Lori's inside about to take an evening shower. We're getting ready for dinner. Dogs are chilling. Our air quality here in Montana sucks. It is full of smoke. The valley below, you can't even see it. And the mountains in the distance, you can see the layers of smoke. So we're dealing with fires. Air quality is bad. It's been screwing with my voice. It's also been giving me headaches and making me feel groggy all the time. I have a bunch of projects. Grant will be proud of me. I moved the vehicles. So the van's out of the way. The driveway is clear. Moved that other vehicle out of the way. We got Lori an exercise bike. I've been chopping wood and getting bundles of wood ready for the winter. And I need about 9 feet of stovepipe. I can reuse that silver triple wall, but I need new stovepipe. So that's going to be kind of expensive, I think. I have a 94 Suburban. It's an old vehicle. It's a 4x4. It gets us up and down. It's been fairly reliable. It's fixable. However, its motor is old, about 206,000 miles. So we have a newer vehicle, a 2001 Mazda, and that's a good vehicle, but we need tires for that one. I've been having trouble getting title on this one because I bought it out in Phillipsburg and the guy didn't have the title. So I had to file for lost title here in Montana. And it has an expired placard. So I got stopped today, questioned about insurance. Then it showed that my license was suspended in Nevada for child support. And I have a Montana license that's valid. But in Nevada, they were showing it as suspended. However, child support was paid and they lifted my suspension. And I got an email of that today. And I want you to know that these cluster things in your life, these blockages in your life that constantly eat at you, and they, like Jim Carrey, eroding, eroding, eroding. Don't let that shit bug you. Just breathe, deal with the cops, deal with whatever you got to deal with. Be a gentleman, be a madam, be nice about it, even though it's a big friggin' hassle. And it's not the cop's fault. He has to do his job. And it's not my fault because I've done everything that I can do. And if you explain yourself properly and you're, not driving under the influence or having any other issue, do your best on these stumbling blocks to maneuver around them. To do your best in all situations, good or bad. When shit's not going your way at work one day, you can't go quit your job. There's nothing you can do about it. You just have to grind it out and deal with it. If your back hurts, if your ailment, if your breathing conditions, if the world just is falling apart around you or it feels like it is, hang in there. The sky hasn't fallen yet. Yellowstone didn't blow up yet. The sun's orange and I can look straight at it. And the orbs are amazing out here. I don't know if you guys believe in orbs, but there's one. And, my spirit guides are with me. My people are with me. My mission is being accomplished. I've helped so many people, tried to help so many people understand what I've been through and show you right up front and be honest about what I've been through and where I'm headed and what I believe I deserve, and all of the above. And then you see me kayaking again and doing my Eskimo roll, and last year climbing in Vegas and everything else, and the move up here and living in a tent in Elk Meadows and being homeless, and then getting into the RV and spending the RV winter with the mice and the mold. And now we're at a beautiful off-grid cabin, an amazing place. And it's getting cleaned up and it's getting orderly. And we're trying to remove the trash and remove the stuff that just accumulates over the years. And once we do that, it'll all be clean and organized and a beautiful living space. And I have ideas for this property. I have different ideas that I think could happen. And I just have to sit here and visualize and hope that the place doesn't burn to the ground because somebody stupid flicks a cigarette or there's some sort of issue out here. So I'm praying for guidance, protection, divinely guided protection. My guides, Kelly and Eric, are right here with me all the time. And, I love everybody. I love my enemies. I love everybody. And that's what people don't get. How can you like everybody? And it's because to each their own. We all have an opinion. Some of us can think that I'm absolutely wrong, and that all the stuff that I'm chanting about or channeling is wrong, or that you can say a number of things about the tarot and all of the other things that I study, Buddhism, Hinduism, Christianity, I study it all. And Dr. Wayne Dyer and Louise Hay are the people that I resonate the most with. Tony Robbins on some level, Grant Cardone on some level. People that have gone through major shit in their life and come out on top. That's what I'm talking about. And I feel like I'm on top of the world, I live out here every day. I can't thank Grant enough. Thank you, Grant. I can't do enough. I wish I could do more. And I wish I could help more people. And I wish I could give more. So, when you get stopped by the cops, you're being hassled, you're having some other issue, and it's really not that big of a deal, but you just got off work, you're stressed out, it's hot. It was almost 100 degrees where I was stopped, no air conditioning in the Suburban. And dealing with everything, you got to breathe. You got to ground yourself. And you got to spend a minute or two and just go, okay, everything's going to be fine. Regardless of anything happening from here, everything's going to be fine. And just keep repeating that in your head. Everything's going to be fine. I'm just got to explain why I'm in this situation right now. And I think everybody has these problems. And I was telling a guy right after this happened, I said, I don't worry about me. I don't worry about me. What I worry about is the people that don't have it all together and don't have all the information or the answers or a way of explaining themselves, or, are in a worse situation or whatever. I can see that whole scenario, and it's very, very ugly. Um, I love law enforcement. Um, Even when I was in big trouble, uh, I always loved law enforcement. I believe that, if you see a cop being beat up or something happening, you're going to try and step in and help. And you're on the cop side. So I believe that, firefighters, first responders, my daughter, Samantha, you're the backbone of our society, and you're the people that run in an emergency while we're running out. You were the people in 9/11 that were running into those buildings as they were falling down. So as we go into this weekend, you know, let's remember the people that lost their lives in New York. Let's just give a moment of silence to them. We will never forget. I was about to go surfing, and I heard my neighbors gasping. And I heard my neighbors gasping, and I didn't have a TV. And I ran upstairs, and I saw the second airplane hit the second tower. And I realized what was going on. And I went out and I went surfing anyway, because I wasn't sure if they were going to attack us next. And I just wanted to enjoy a moment before dying. So as we go into this weekend, just remember all the people and the ripple effect in America that we all were affected that day. Especially the people that are in our age group. So if you're, over 35 years old, you probably, I don't know what age group, but you remember. And you'll never forget that day. So I hope you guys have a great evening. The sunset's red. I don't want to show Lori on camera in her towel, but I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Please pray for Montana and these fires, because very easily it could burn everything that you see. And there's no way for them to stop it. So it just has to go in the right directions and stay away from people. So if we could pray for that, and then pray for all the animals and people affected by these fires.